Welcome back, viewers. I will provide a more detailed about the ongoing conflict in the Amhara region. As many of you are already aware, a protracted and multifaceted conflict has been unfolding in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, pitting the Amhara Fano forces against the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF. In this comprehensive overview, we will delve into the latest developments and incidents that have come to light from various sources on the ground. One of the focal points of the conflict is the Gondar region. Recent updates indicate that Gondar has become a hotbed of intense fighting, with the primary actors being the Fano forces and the ENDF. In particular, we have received reports regarding Ambo Weha, Mehada Mariam, and Kola Deba, all located within Gondar. These areas have witnessed fierce battles, and it is noteworthy that Fano forces have managed to gain control over the majority of key locations in Gondar. Information received from Fano sources suggests that they have successfully held their positions and are effectively repelling ENDF offensives. Moving further into the western Wallow region, particularly near Hote, in Lagambo, a significant incident occurred when Fano forces ambushed a convoy of 3 trucks. These trucks were transporting ENDF soldiers, and this ambush added another layer of complexity to the already intricate conflict. Furthermore, it has come to our attention that Fano forces have expanded their operations into southern Wallow, opening up a new front. The latest reports indicate that heavy and intense fighting is underway in southern Wallow, particularly in cities located along the A2 highway. The significance of this development cannot be overstated, as it represents a critical escalation in the conflict. In the western Wallow region, from Mekane Salam to Gimba, Fano forces have claimed another significant victory, successfully ambushing an ENDF convoy, resulting in the destruction of several trucks. These ongoing skirmishes highlight the persistent and dynamic nature of the conflict in this region. Turning our attention to southern Wallow, specifically Wukale, which lies on the A2 highway, we have received reports that Fano forces have made substantial inroads into the city. Their claims include entering various parts of the city and conducting an audacious ambush on a police station. During this operation, they seized all arms from the station and managed to release all the prisoners held there. Conversely, in Awara and Minjar, situated in northern Shua, the ENDF and Oromo regional forces continue to be present in the town, with reports of ongoing looting and unrest. Tragically, this turmoil has resulted in the displacement of thousands of Amhara civilians. Disturbing videos have surfaced, shedding light on the dire situation, with Oromo Special Forces soldiers seen looting civilian property. Additionally, there are concerning reports suggesting that in Oromo special zones, such as Kamis in northern Shua, the Oromo ENDF forces are actively providing training to Oromo militias on the operation of heavy artillery, mortars, and tanks. These trained militias are expected to be deployed in the ongoing conflict against Fano forces in the Amhara region. However, due to the limited scope and effectiveness of this training, some soldiers undergoing instruction are reportedly surrendering to Fano forces. Lastly, in Kayugara and Kobo, both situated in northern Wallow, the ENDF is reported to be utilizing drones in its operations against Fano forces, signifying a shift in the tactics and technologies employed in this conflict. In the most recent updates, it has been disclosed that the government led by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed has deployed additional divisions equipped with heavy weaponry, including tanks, to southern Wallow, with a particular focus on Kombolcha. This decision comes as a response to Fano forces initiating a new front in southern Wallow. Reports have surfaced indicating that Fano forces are making concerted efforts to penetrate the major cities of southern Wallow, including Weldia, Desi, Kombolcha, Wuchale, Shua Robit, Debre Sina, and Debre Birhan. The deployment of additional ENDF soldiers, along with substantial war equipment, has led to a significant increase in the intensity of fighting across various areas within southern Wallow. The situation in the Amhara region remains incredibly complex, volatile, and rapidly evolving. The ongoing conflict has not only affected the military, but has also resulted in dire consequences for civilians, with displacement and unrest prevalent in multiple areas. In addition to the aforementioned restrictions, it is important to note that the Oromo government's ban on Ethiopian Orthodox Church followers from having, wearing, or displaying the Ethiopian flag during Meskel celebrations has sparked significant controversy and debate, both within Ethiopia and on the international stage. This ban has raised concerns among various segments of the population, including members of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, human rights organizations, and diplomatic bodies. Critics argue that such measures infringe upon the fundamental rights of religious freedom and freedom of expression, principles that are enshrined in both international and Ethiopian law. They assert that individuals should have the right to express their religious and national affiliations without fear of persecution or arrest. Moreover, the prohibition on wearing patriotic attire, such as T-shirts featuring historical figures like Menelik II and Haile Selassie, has been met with resistance from those who view these figures as emblematic of Ethiopia's rich cultural and historical heritage. Menelik II, for instance, is celebrated for his role in expanding Ethiopia's territorial boundaries during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, while Haile Selassie is revered by Rastafarians worldwide. This ban has also raised questions about the broader implications for religious and ethnic tensions within Ethiopia. The country is characterized by a diverse array of ethnic and religious groups, and any perceived infringement upon the rights of one group can lead to heightened tensions and potential conflicts. It is imperative for the Oromo government to carefully consider the potential consequences of such policies and to engage in open dialogue with all stakeholders to address these concerns. The international community, including various governments and organizations, has closely monitored these developments, expressing concerns over the implications for human rights and religious freedom in Ethiopia. Diplomatic efforts to encourage dialogue and reconciliation between the Oromo government and affected communities have been ongoing, emphasizing the importance of respecting the rights and identities of all Ethiopians. In conclusion, the ban on Ethiopian Orthodox Church followers from displaying the Ethiopian flag and wearing patriotic attire during Meskel celebrations has sparked controversy, legal debates, and international scrutiny. The enforcement of such measures has far-reaching implications for religious freedom, freedom of expression, and interethnic relations in Ethiopia, making it a topic of significant concern both within the country and on the global stage.